hundreds of clients and small and mid-sized business owners, and I watched a lot of these people epically fail because they did not want to put all the other hats on.
This may not be a fiscal topic in itself, but the idea of being able to start your business with the mindset of eventually freeing yourself from some of the daily activities. When I started the business, I was so eager to start a business that I didn't even think beyond me being the face of it. I didn't realize I was going to be the accountant, the bookkeeper. I was going to be doing it all the first 2 years. Yeah. And when I started learning about outsourcing and learning about bringing on other resources to help me grow and scale, that was such a hard lesson because I was kind of entrenched in that idea that I had to do it all. But that doing it all sometimes kills you.
Oh yeah, that's the burnout. I had several restaurants, lottery facilities, and I would end up in the dish pit and on the line and doing all the prep stuff and bussing tables. And you have to jump in fees first. Like when you invest in a business, no one's just going to hand you your profits. It's like you got to put that sweat equity in there. You got to, get some skin in the game. And if you think that you're going to have a 6-figure or 7-figure business and it's going to be a cakewalk, then, it's challenging. So if you like challenging, then do that. But if you want to just sit back with your feet up, that's not the kind of businesses that make profits.
Well, I always said if you want to work more, earn less, and have more stress, start your own business. It's perfect, right?
Right? Because and the first 3 to 5 years, that's what it's about. It's really, going through the motions and knowing the intricate parts of your business. So, I had a bookkeeping and accounting service for like 15 years from 1999 until just like 5 years ago. And I had hundreds of clients and small and mid-sized business owners. And I watched a lot of these people epically fail because they did not want to put all the other hats on. And they didn't know the intricate parts of their business that were actually bleeding them dry. And it's because at the beginning of the inception of the business, they didn't take the time to really learn those parts. They just outsourced and didn't care. Like, I don't want to know my book. I don't need to know my numbers. I just look at my bank account. I don't need to, get an attorney. I'll just file this here, file this there, or maybe I don't need to know anything about marketing or my website. And then the website goes down, they lose half their sales. They don't know how to fix it. They don't know who to call. All kinds of things happen when you're in business. You need to be able to save yourself, essentially.
That's one of the most valuable lessons that I've heard in a long time. And it's such a great reminder because it is true. You don't want to have to be burdened with doing it all yourself, but you definitely have to have a deep understanding of the business. Now, there's a difference between working on your business and working in your business. And there's so many people out there that say, I don't want to be working in my business. I want to be working on my business. And that's such a grandiose idea for a lot of people at certain stages because, look, if you don't work in your business as well, you don't know what's going on behind the scenes. You don't know what customers are really seeing. You don't know what's really happening if those key employees leave you or those key resources dry up. You're in trouble.
Yeah, it's a dog eat dog world. You got to have the tools and resources to stay afloat, whatever may happen. So that means you got to have some lines of credit. You got to have the know-how, how to do the complicated tasks, whether it's a service-based business or it's a done-for-you service or it's a professional service, to be able to jump in an emergency and know exactly what you need to do. And a lot of times, I would say 50-50, like a lot of the people that I run into really actually know how to run their entire business by themselves. And so sometimes it's a hard knock life for some of us, because you can't lead a horse to water and make them drink. It's like you either are going to, buy into a franchise and say, oh, everyone else is going to do the work for me. Here, we got the franchise logo now. We invested the $250,000 in the business but I'm not working back there. Like, what are they crazy? They want me to wash dishes?
Yeah, right. Exactly.
You're like, well, if Tom doesn't show up and Ben quits and so-and-so walks out, then you got to lose $3,000 that day. So what are you going to do? Do you have a plan? And so we go through a lot of those kind of policies and procedures and operational things that are really like the lifeblood of people's business, that they don't realize that they may have to be able to go in there and do that food order and check that inventory and, make sure that, your admin quit and you can't process payroll. So who's going to do it?